Here we go. Welcome to another edition of PASP Choices, brought to you by Stoiximan. I've got a special guest here. See, you come to see this guy right here, Babacar Dione. What's happening, my guy? You good?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great, thanks, mate. I really appreciate you jumping on to talk to me. Not many people like talking to me. I know why. It's okay.
Why? I
It's
don't
okay.
know why.
I'm a bit loud, bro. I'm a bit loud, you know?
They didn't warn me, so it's okay.
That's all right. You got the warning before you got it. All right. Okay, cool. So, bro, how are you finding your time in Cyprus so far?
Yeah, very good. I'm enjoying it here with my family. Also at the club, amazing teammates. Everyone was so welcoming when I arrived here, so I'm enjoying it.
Excellent. And have you seen Limassol? Have you been around to see the city?
Yeah. With my wife, we've been to visit some places. A lot of more restaurants. We're into brunching and everything, taking coffee. So we went to a little bit everywhere in the city already. Yes.
Okay. Well, bro, I'll tell you what. This is PASP Choices. We've got a whole load of questions to ask you. There's nothing too strenuous. It's a little bit of fun. And you mentioned coffee. So I'm going to start with that. Do you drink coffee or do you drink tea?
I'm more of a tea person in general, but since I've arrived here, I tried the Freddo. It's like when I arrived here, the first thing they told me is, you need to try our traditional coffee, the Freddo. So I tried it. It's okay. I'm not such a big fan of caffeine, but it's okay.
Well, how did they make your one? Because when I first had a Freddo espresso in Cyprus many years ago, they just filled it up with ice and put a little bit of coffee. I'm thinking, is that it?
Yeah, it was a lot of ice. Yeah, actually, it was a lot of ice. Maybe it was not the proper one. Also, I tried one with the ice cream in it, like a vanilla ice cream inside the one was I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this one is good. Yeah.
So you like your sugar then?
Yeah. I used to be a sweet tooth when I was young, so now I try to, I try to lessen, but yeah, I like sugar.
What? You need it doing all that running around. How many kilometers do you run a game? 10, 11?
Yeah, 10, 11, a lot of high intensity running, so you need some sugar to compensate.
You need that's your excuse, bro. That's your excuse.
Makes
So you mentioned you're a tea drinker then. So what type of tea do you drink? Do you drink like herbal tea, just standard British tea? Is that what you drink?
No, my wife is from Morocco and they have this traditional mint herb tea. It's called nene tea. So I like this one also. My favorite.
All right, okay. There must be some similar stuff in Cyprus because the cultures are quite. There's not much difference really with the culture. The North African culture.
It's a bit different, but yeah, it's okay. Not so much.
Okay. Well, the next question was chocolate or ice cream. Now, I know you mentioned putting the ice cream in your coffee, but do you prefer chocolate or ice cream?
I think ice cream. Yeah, I like ice cream with the whipped cream on top of it.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you have a favorite flavor?
Stracciatella.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
A little bit chocolate inside of it, the whipped cream on top. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, and you said it with the Italian accent as well. Look at that, I'm impressed.
Stracciatella.
Do you speak Italian?
No.
You could get away with it, the way that you put you could just say any word that make it sound Italian. You could do that.
No, I don't speak Italian, but for example, I don't speak Spanish, but in the dressing room we have few Spanish-speaking people, and some way I arrive to communicate with them. I don't know how. I just mix some words together, and they understand me.
Yeah.
So sometimes they look at me and say, "Hey, do you speak Spanish or no?" I'm like, "No, but I just make some words, and I hope you understand me."
It's brilliant. But I know you've learned the worst words, isn't it, with the Spanish? It's like, cabron.
Of course, you start with the bad words, and after you learn
It's the same with everything.
The proper.
It's the same with everything. It's the same with the Greek, innit? I know you've learned certain words in Greek, haven't you, already?
I cannot say them, but of course, it's the first things you learn when you arrive.
Okay. But what words can you say, though?
Just the normal Malaka, of course.
Okay. Well, that's a standard word. That's fine.
Tikanis, Kala,
Look at that.
Yeah, the basics.
Look at this guy. He's one of us now. Let's go. He's one of us. Excellent. All right, let's now this is an interesting one. Dog or cat? What do you prefer?
I'm a dog person, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Against the stereotypes, against all stereotypes. But when I was young,
stereotypes.
My father, we had, you know what I'm talking about. But when I was young, yeah, we had a dog at home. My father, he liked dogs, so I was raised around the dog, so I'm not scared of dogs. I'm not scared of dogs that I know, let's say like this. Because some people say,
Right.
my dog, he doesn't bite, and then the dog is looking at you like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. What breed did you have?
It was
What
a
breed?
pincher, it's called. Pincher.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like German race.
Okay. But
Yeah.
if let's say for example, you could choose to be any dog in the world, what dog would you be? If you could be a dog.
I think a French bulldog
Oh,
or a
okay.
husky. They have nice eyes, the one with the blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have nice eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Fierce as well.
Yeah.
Fierce. Okay. But the thing is, with your speed, like you could be any fast dog, really. Like, I've seen you
Yeah.
running. I'm thinking, where's he gone? That's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a quality,
Yeah,
when you're short, you need to have other qualities. So I'm not the tallest, so I try to be fast.
No, bro, I'll be honest because obviously I didn't watch much of your football before you came to Cyprus, and then you put that unorthodox shirt on. I'm thinking, who is this guy? And I'm seeing him going zing, 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 zing. I'm like, what is going on? What is this?
Yeah, like I told you, when you're short, you need to find other qualities, and
Yeah,
speed is,
true.
I think, one is
Very, very true.
an
Well,
important
I
quality to
think
have.
I think there's a lot of defenders that when they see that team sheet before they go out on the pitch and think, oh shit, he's playing, then they're getting nightmares. Like, well, coach.
I hope it's always good when you have this effect, but
Yeah, true.
it's a team sport.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, listen, it's a competitive sport, and you got, as you said, you need to use everything in your arsenal to get it over the line. Right.
Sure.
We spoke beforehand, before we start recording, that you're a bit of a gamer.
Yes.
Who'd you prefer, Superman or Batman?
I prefer Superman. Yeah. Because
Okay.
actually, when you think about it, Batman doesn't really have like special powers. Okay, he has the costume, he has the Batmobile, but Superman has he can fly, he have the laser eyes, so Superman has real powers.
Well, this is it. You're right. He has got real powers. Batman
Yes.
was a guy that was pretty rich. Wasn't his mom and dad murdered by the Joker? Is that the story? That his mom and dad were
Yeah, like
murdered
the
by the
parents were
Joker?
murdered when he was young, and he was raised by the butler, and he got the
Yeah.
money. So. But he doesn't really have powers, so it's not okay.
No. I mean, he can't fly. He can't burn things through the walls and all that kind of stuff. He's got X-ray vision. Well, he's not really a superhero. He's just a guy. It's just a guy in a costume.
He's just beating people up.
That's it. Well, Joe, maybe for your next goal celebration, you should do a Superman thing.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll try.
Listen, I'm going to hold you to that. Next
Yeah,
time you score a goal, I want you to do a Superman celebration, any kind of Superman celebration.
I got a lot of celebrations in the line.
Right, you got loads. You got loads.
So
Then we've got the playoffs to come as well.
Goals. I need to score a lot of goals.
Listen, whatever you do, I'm pretty sure your teammates will be happy, especially if you go on to win stuff. So yeah, do as many Superman dances as you want, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay. So you got a sweet tooth. Do you like a bit of savory as well? Do you like the I don't know, like salty food or special food from abroad?
Yeah. I think my wife says I'm a picky eater, but I don't believe so. I think I eat all kinds of foods, different cultures. I don't really have like a preference. Of course, your mother's food is always the best, they say.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm not afraid to try different cultural foods. So,
okay. Well, do you like ketchup or mayonnaise?
Before I was more into mayonnaise, but as I grew up, I'm becoming more of a ketchup guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need
Okay.
to
Have you mixed them two together?
Yeah, of course. I like to mix them also, like a little bit cocktail. Also.
That's it. So, what type of food do you like? I know you just mentioned that you like various things, but is there anything specific that you could choose? Like, let's say, for example, you're on a desert island. You got three meals to eat. What would you select?
First, I would say we have the chib. This is a traditional dish from Senegal. It's like rice, but it's like orange colored rice that they put in like tomato sauce to give it the color. You have it with fish or we have it with meat, chebujen or chebiap. It's Yeah, it's my mother's special. Every time when the family comes together, she makes this meal. So I would say
Nice,
it's my favorite.
nice.
Yeah.
Is it like jollof?
Yeah, it's a bit similar. Yes, it's actually similar. Yes, jollof, but the Senegalese version of it. Ah, no,
Ah, okay.
you know your food, huh?
Come on, bro. Listen, I've got Ghanaian friends, Nigerian friends. So
Yeah,
like,
of
I
course.
live in
Yeah,
North London,
it's
so we got
it's
all the
basically
cultures,
jollof.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
There
You
you go.
tried it? Did you try it?
I've tried the Nigerian one and the
Okay,
Ghanaian one, right?
okay.
And I think the Nigerian one is a bit better, just a bit
Yeah,
better.
you prefer this one?
Yeah, just a
Wait till
little
you
the
try the one from
difference.
Senegal, the Senegalese one.
If I come to
It's
Cyprus,
the
then we need to
original one.
figure it out. Yes.
But everyone's saying theirs is the original one. You see,
Okay.
it's a bit
All right.
of a debate. I have also some Ghanaian friends and some Nigerian friends, and it's always like it's the jollof is we started it. It's chib, and they say no, the jollof started in Ghana or in Nigeria. So it's a bit
Yeah.
of a debate.
Bro, what I've wanted to do for a long time, because I've been doing podcasts about Cypriot football for about 3 or 4 years. I
Yeah.
want to get one player from each African nation,
Uh-huh.
and for all of you guys to put on an apron and get in the kitchen and make jollof from your country, and I just come and taste it all. Yeah.
I'm not a good cook, so it would ruin the dish already.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
problem.
Is there another Senegalese guy in the league that can cook? I'm sure
I
you
don't know.
know
I'm
someone.
not. I know Monya has some Senegalese players, but I'm not
There's a
familiar with them. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I know Koulibaly's from. I think he's from Mali. I think Koulibaly's from
Yeah,
Mali.
no, they
I
have
think
the I think
Diunku.
the left. Yeah, Junku. And
Diunku.
Alium.
Okay.
Alium is not from Senegal. Alium, or is from Cameroon maybe. I'm not sure.
Cameroon. Cameroon. I
Yeah, I
think
think Cameroon is from Cameroon. I think.
he's from Cameroon. There's from Cote d'Ivoire. There's from
Yeah,
Ghana, Guinea-Bissau. Loads of places. I mean, there's
yeah.
jollof everywhere. Jollof explosion.
Everyone has the
Yeah?
version.
And then you got the Greeks going. You should try out Greek. All right, better. No. I'm gonna get killed for that one. I don't care. Right, you got 2 more meals to take on this island with you.
Oh, you have also one. It's not really a meal. It's sort of dessert, but you can also eat it as a meal. It's from Morocco. It's called Bastilla. It's like
Okay.
pastry, and inside there's chicken, some vegetables. I like it also when my wife makes it. It's very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
the
saying that
third,
because are you saying that because your wife is there? Is that why you're saying it?
no.
Hi, wife.
No,
Sorry.
really. I like it. I like it.
She's standing there with a knife going, you better
Yeah,
like.
yes, you watch with the. No, and as third, I would just I think some pasta. A classic. I don't think you can go wrong with pasta. It's always good.
Yeah, of course. There you go. Standard.
The standard
Perfect.
pasta.
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. I've got another one. Now, this is probably the most difficult one. Actually, no, I don't think it is the most difficult one. Thierry Henry or Erling Haaland?
Ooh, it's different generations, but I would say Henri just because of the nostalgia.
Okay.
Because when
Yeah.
I grew up, I have 2 older brothers, and they were big Arsenal fans. So when we grew up in our house, it was always Arsenal, Cherry, the Gunners. So
Okay.
from that side, I would pick Cherry. But it's amazing what Haaland is doing nowadays. The records he's breaking, the amount of goals that he's scoring, an amazing player. So I would say it's a draw, but just for the nostalgia, I would choose Cherry.
Wow. Yeah, listen, I don't support Manchester City or Arsenal, but Thierry Henry is a legend. He's an utter legend. But my legend is Ronaldo, but the Brazilian Ronaldo.
The Brazilian
that's
R9.
Yeah.
My legend is Ronaldinho.
Well, see, it's difficult.
You grew up. I think it's a lot to do with the when you grew up, like who you watch when you were younger. Ronaldinho, when he made this, he made his dream. When he started doing this.
Yes. And some of the goals that he scored for Barcelona,
it's amazing,
incredible. Absolutely incredible. Do you know what? I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting now.
Ooh.
Who is the greatest African footballer of all time, in your opinion?
Who the greatest African of all time?
Because there's a lot.
Yeah, you have some good. Also you have a lot of generations. Also, so
yeah.
But I think we have to maybe Samuel Eto'o. he won a lot. He did a lot also for the African players. Truly a legend of the game for us Africans. So,
Yeah.
I think I do.
Well, you got loads. You got George Weah, who was
Yeah, we are
for
also the
AC
first to
Milan,
win the
and
Ballon d'Or, of course.
that's right. You've got obviously your guy that did well for Liverpool and Bayern Munich.
Yeah, of course, Sadio. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got Sadio Mane. Yeah, you got even Mo Salah. What he's doing now
Yeah.
also is amazing. You know.
Drogba, Yaya
Yeah.
Toure. And that's not even going to the Nigerians with JJ
Yeah.
Okocha.
Yeah, this
Like,
is. Yeah, too many different generations. So where do you say he's the greatest? When because they're still playing also. Like some players are still
yep,
playing, so you cannot really close the chapter yet.
yep.
Yeah,
See,
it's difficult to.
it's
But
difficult.
I
It's
think this
difficult.
discussion is like very. It's a very individual response because no one uses the same criteria, you know. Because when you speak
Exactly.
about who's the greatest players, you think about goals maybe, but defenders automatically, for example, are not part of the conversation. But there are some great
Yep,
defenders also, like Koulibaly in Senegal. He was very good when he like
yep.
in Napoli and everything. So it's
Well, you
very
can even go back to the mid '90s when with Mark Fish, South Africa, who played for Lazio and Charlton and what was it? I think he played various clubs. And you know, when South Africa won, was it the AFCON just after the end of apartheid with Nelson Mandela and everything? Like that was so seminal when it came to African football. But you know that years
you went
before that,
way back. You went
I
way
got,
back.
bro, I'm showing my age. But yeah, nice. I tell you what, and do you know what? Not just the legends that come from Africa. You look at the Cypriot League, for example. You got so many African players out there, and I don't think people realize how much of an impact African footballers have had on the Cyprus League. Not just recently, but over the years. It's incredible.
Yeah, like I said, I think like they always say in football there are no borders. Like
Mm-hmm.
football is played everywhere, and especially nowadays, you know, with the transfers and the agents. Like in every club you go, you mix the nationality, so
Yeah.
everyone goes somewhere to try to write their own history, and I think it's amazing that we can do it nowadays.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got a couple more questions. So, one question here was actually asking, did you support any teams in Serie A or in Italy? But you mentioned that your brothers supported Arsenal. So, I take it, did you have a Premier League team or did you have another team?
Like when I started, like the youngest memory I have is like when I started watching football with my brother was a lot of Arsenal and the French national team. Those were like every time the games were on, we were watching this together. But then when I
Yep.
started to grow up, it was Barcelona. Barcelona
Okay.
is my team. Yeah. For Barca is my team. But
Okay. You
nowadays,
mentioned Ronaldo.
as a football enjoyer, I think you watch every league nowadays. With the competition, Champions League, and everything. There's a lot of games also, so you watch a little bit of everything. But the Serie A is
Absolutely.
not really a league that I really like to watch. Actually.
Yeah, do you know what? Look, Serie A was at its peak probably in the early 90s, but that's when they had players like Batistuta and Baggio, and
Yeah.
they don't have the huge names like they used to. It's mostly the Premier League now, in all fairness. But look, like Barcelona, that team with Pep as head coach,
Yeah.
you look at them in the tunnel. You're like, well, what's the point of me being here? Like, you got Messi, you got Suarez, you got Neymar, and even go before that, you got flipping Puyol. It's just mad.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Ronaldinho, Eto'o, even Ibrahimovic before. It gives me a
Yeah, it's
headache
a
just thinking
legendary
about it.
club. Legendary club. It's my
Gives me a
club
headache just thinking
from
about it,
young.
bro. Fair. All right. What is the best stadium you've played in?
Ooh, the best stage in general.
Yeah, just in general. Yeah, anything that you've played in, any stadium that you've played in, you'd be like, whoa, this is.
Like, are you speaking like about the ambience or really about the stadium? Like,
I'll tell you what, whatever you feel is the best. Like when you think about it now and you think about your experience or just something that makes you feel like, if you see that stadium on television, you'd be like, whoa, I've played there. But yeah.
Well, before I came to Cyprus, I was in Bulgaria. And derby games I think are always special. But there in Bulgaria, it's like really special, It's like the atmosphere, the fans, they really live it. So like even the week leading up to the derby, like they come in the training center, they put the how you say it, like the pyros.
Yeah,
They
Pyro,
put the
yeah.
smoke full, so it's an amazing stadium. So when you play it, also on the game day, bro, you only hear like the crackers. They throw the fire. Yeah, after the fans get like suspended for the next game, they don't care.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's an amazing atmosphere. Like yeah, I think that was like
Amazing.
an amazing experience to have. But even also here in Cyprus, when we played the derby and the Alpha Mega, was also good atmosphere. But we didn't have so many fans because they also they were punished also.
Yeah. Well, what about in Belgium though? I mean, you played for Muskron, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I played in Muskron, but Muskron the derby was not so intense that year when I played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Belgium, we also have some nice stadiums like Club Brugge. I don't know if you're familiar with this
Yes.
team. They have an amazing
Yes.
stadium. Like when they play their derbies or when they play in Europe, the atmosphere there is also amazing. Very good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, there's one question I didn't ask you, which kind of slipped my mind when it came to the cuisine. Have you ever tried the Cypriot food?
What do you
Zorbaz
mean?
doesn't count, bro. Zorbaz doesn't count. Even though it's
I tried
great.
halloumi. I tried halloumi.
Huh?
I'm
Okay.
a fan of halloumi. Every version,
Okay.
like fried, grilled, I like it. I like halloumi. But apart from that, not really something special like traditional Cyprus. I don't know. Cypriot.
Okay. Okay. Well, forgive
Do
me
you
for
recommend me
being a bit.
something?
Huh?
Do you have something to recommend me that I should try?
Well, it depends, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah,
Because I don't know about your religious requirements. Because obviously, if
yeah,
you're Muslim, it's got to be halal,
yeah.
right?
And I don't eat pork.
So there you go, and obviously no pork, so that rules out probably kubebya because they use pork mince.
Mm.
Um, let me try a thing. I'll tell you what, you try a spanakopita, right? It's like a pastry with
Yeah.
spinach and a
Okay.
special cheese in it. I think it's feta they put in, and you
Okay.
could get it
Okay.
anywhere. Really nice. That's my
I'll
favorite.
try to try. I heard
Spanakopita.
a lot about the tavernas here in Cyprus. That is truly amazing. I went
Yes.
once to have, but it was fish mezze, so I could not try
Fish meze.
the meat. But I heard that the meat there is amazing. Like people told me.
Well, there's loads of pork there, bro. So you need to be careful
Yeah.
what comes
I know.
out.
I heard. This is what people
Get
told me,
someone
so
to
I
tell you what
haven't
it is.
tried
Get
it
someone to tell you what it is. There you go. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Well, bro, I'm just trying to think of anything else that I could ask you that would be a little bit more entertaining. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do this. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do this anyway, right? So imagine you are going to arrange a birthday party for a
Okay.
friend. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to think of 4 teammates that you would be inviting to help you with the entertainment. So, for example, you could choose one teammate or a former teammate. It doesn't have to be a current teammate, but
Yeah.
a former teammate. Someone to be the DJ,
Okay.
someone to be the cook, someone to do the entertainment for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need the kids entertainer. And what else shall we have? Actually, no, three. You got the cook,
Treating.
the cook, the DJ, and the entertainer.
Okay. Okay. For entertainment, I already have one name. It's Ceci Dalmeida, who played now
Right.
with me
Okay.
here in Apollon. This guy is amazing.
Yeah.
Like he's so funny, his personality, he lights up the dressing room, every time when there's something. He's so funny. I just laugh a lot with him, so I'm sure he will entertain
Excellent.
the people very nice in the party.
Okay.
Now for DJ, it depends because yeah, you have a lot of different cultures, so everyone has like his own music. Some people have more the Spanish song, some have more the rap. The Cypriots have like the Greek singing music.
Yeah.
The
So who does the DJing at the club? Like, do you have music in the dressing room?
Yeah, we
Because I
have
know
music
it's
in dressing room.
yeah.
In training, it changed a lot, but in the game days, it's mostly Quentin Boisgap, the French guy.
Okay. Yep.
But he's a good DJ because he mixes a lot of the different cultures. He has like a playlist with different, some
Okay.
Spanish songs, some rap, some French. So he's a good DJ. So
All
he thinks about
right.
everything. So maybe I will pick him for.
You pick him. Excellent.
Yeah. But
Excellent.
he's also a good cook. So maybe I should pick him for.
Oh, okay. See, now you're a difficult one.
Yeah,
Difficult one. Do you
difficult
choose
because
him for the cooking? You can't do both.
yeah, because actually I don't know who in the dressing room is a really good cook. Because most of them they
Okay.
have wives and the wives cook.
So put him as the cook then, just
Yeah, I
in
will put him
case.
as the cook. I will put him as the
Yeah.
cook.
And your DJ?
Maybe me. I would take the responsibility myself to make.
Okay, good. Fair. Okay.
I think I have a good music taste, so it's okay.
For sure. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I mean, you mentioned rap, you mentioned the Spanish music, so we're good. We're good. By the way, what did you make of the Kendrick Lamar? Did you see the Kendrick Lamar thing at the end?
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah.
The performance, yeah. So.
Yeah. So, do you think he's finished Drake now? Has he finished him?
I don't know, because I heard Drake is now gonna release some new music soon. I don't know if you read them, but I think the hype that he got like from this song it's a diss song, you know, a diss song that went this big. I think it's like one of the first time. Maybe Tupac had also a big.
Yeah, Hit 'Em Up, but it didn't go. Yeah, Hit 'Em Up didn't go commercial, like not like us.
No, it didn't go commercial, but like it's a lot of generation that like know the song.
Yeah,
like this, but this song like it blew, you know, it blew up. Like you heard it everywhere. Like the first week after it released. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mad. And you had 70,000 people in a stadium saying A minor. What?
Crazy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
well, look, it's look, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, talking to you, and hopefully we could do something in the future. And that's
the pleasure was mine. Thank you for having me.
Hey, mate, listen, I've really enjoyed this. Thank you.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well, boys and girls, that was PASP Choices with Stoiximan, and we'll be back very soon. Adios.